بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين أما بعد وعن ابن عباس رضي الله تعالى عنهما أن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم كان يهريق الماء فيتيمم بالتراب فأقول يا رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم إن الماء منك قريب يقول ما يدريني لعلي لا أبلغه رواه في شرح السنة وابن الجوزي في كتاب الوفاء. Ibn Abbas radiyallahu ta'ala anhuma narrates that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam became free from the call of nature, small istinja, now in need of wudu. Before performing wudu, Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam did perform tayammum with clay. So I said to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam that Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, water is very near from you. So Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam said that yes, I am going to reach to the water, but I don't know whether my life will allow me to reach to the water. So first I became pure by tayammum. And I made sure that sooner the better to turn into purity. In need of wudu, Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam made wudu. And made wudu with tayammum. And water is kept not far. And Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam is going to go to the water and perform wudu with water too. But before performing wudu with water, he performed tayammum with clay. That is when Ibn Abbas radiyallahu ta'ala said, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, water is very near to you. So Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that, O Ibn Abbas, I don't know whether my life will be that much of extended life that I will successfully reach to the water and make wudu with water. That's why I made sure that I made wudu with tayammum first before going to the water. Quite a few riwayat we are going through. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us correct understanding of Quran and Sunnah. We can easily conclude that Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam is making mizaj of this ummah. That is the tarbiyat of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That be prepared, be ready for hereafter. Don't start thinking that no, I am going to live forever. Always be prepared that who knows, I don't have next second in my life. And before that comes, I must do what Shariat requires from me. Oh Allah, give us that mizaj. Ibn Abbas radiyallahu ta'ala, he is one of the very symbolic sahabi when it comes to narrate from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. From the child age, he started learning from Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he showed such maturity that it was shocking to others. He is narrating this hadith sharif, and he intervened in between. He saw that Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam became free from the small istinja, from the call of nature, and now he wants to perform wudu. And he is about to perform wudu with water, but before performing wudu with water, he performed wudu with clay. He made tayammum. And that is when Ibn Abbas did big ihsan on to us. If he had not asked, then we would have not concluded nicely. So he asked that, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, water is very near from you. Why did you make tayammum first? He must have made wudu, Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, after performing tayammum. He must have made wudu because all the dialogue suggests that. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, yes, I know water is very near. But I perform tayammum thinking that let me grab the opportunity now for wudu with tayammum. I am going to reach to the water and I am going to perform wudu with water. But before water, I perform tayammum thinking that who knows, if my life does not have that much of extension that I can reach to the water, then I will be without wudu. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us, that's why ulama said, last week also, we were going through some hadith sharif and somebody asked a question. I said, in front of our ulama, all the riwayat and ayat are there in front of them. And they say that one is mizaj shariat and one is hudud shariat. So, when it comes to the life of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he had provided guidance to every scenario, to every situation, to every person of every walk of life. Now you'll say that I always make mention of Al-Ghazza. Don't we think for a moment or two that they are in this type of situation? And how can we pay back to our Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam? He had provided guidelines for every scenario, for every situation. And they are the community and society into the whole existing world now, that they obey Quran and Sunnah more than we obey. And result, how can we say that? Only Allah knows. Firmly only Allah knows. But some signs, like yesterday we were discussing, that one of the alim narrated that now in this 1 year's war, there was 2.5 months siege over Khan Yunus. 120 girls became hafiza of the Quran in 2.5 months. Why? Because they have taken sabak from my Nabi and from your Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam that every second is valuable. This is the proof. Here Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is giving message that every second is valuable. Now put yourself into the scale. Have you valued that second, or have the people of Gaza valued that second? Whatever salat and whatever ta'at we are performing, wallahi, due to the sadaqah and sacrifice of the people of Al-Ghazza. And how Allah is going to reward them, it is only Allah knows. Allah is rewarding them now, and Allah will reward them because Allah is never zalim. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala free Masjid al-Aqsa. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala free people of Palestine. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala free whole human world from the deceptive, dajjalic ill effect. And may Allah bring us under the pure effect of Quran and Sunnah. Whether we admit or not, whether we accept it or not, but somehow the other, there are some impact onto our life from that devilish, deceptive, dajjalic order. It is the day of Jumu'ah. Oh Allah, bring freedom. We are more slave. We have less freedom compared to the people of Al-Ghazza. Because they think Quran, they breathe Quran, they live Quran, they die Quran. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward them. So this hadith sharif, I was saying, ulama conclude that one is hudud shariat and one is mizaj shariat. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam is making tarbiyat for both. For mizaj shariat also and for the hudud shariat also. That's why you will get various guidelines from the life of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because it will be befitting every individual, every scenario, every situation, every age till the day of Qiyamah. Or in future, you buy plot onto the moon and then you start staying there. There also, guidance of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam will remain intact and as it is. They'll need no addition or no deduction. Oh Allah, give us rizq of the relevant understanding of Quran and Sunnah under an unbroken line from the life of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam till today. So one sabak, Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam is making tarbiyat of us that every second value it. Who knows, you don't have next second. Second sabak, are we valuing that second like Sahaba? The perfect role model after Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Quran had mentioned Sahaba. Are we utilizing our time like Ibn Abbas was utilizing? That's why he could see the difference, and that's why he intervened. He asked question. Why? To make us know, to make us understand. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the rizq of Quran and Sunnah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Ya awwal al-awwalin, ya akhir al-akhirin, ya rahim al-masakin, ya dhal quwwati al-matin, ya dhal manni fala yumannu alayk, ya dhal tawli, ya dhal jalali wal ikram. La ilaha illa ant, زهر اللاجئين وجار المستجيرين ومأمن الخائفين يا مأمن الخائفين إن كنت كتبتنا عندك في الكتاب أشقياء فامحو عنا اسم الشقاء فامحو عنا اسم الشقاء وإن كنت كتبتنا عندك في الكتاب مقطرا علينا أرزاقنا فامحو تقطير رزقنا وحرمان رزقنا واكتبنا وأثبتنا عندك سعداء ووفقنا الخير فإنك تقول في كتابك يمحو الله ما يشاء ويثبت وعنده الكتاب. اللهم إنا نسألك فعل الخيرات وترك المنكرات وحب المساكين وأن تغفر لنا وترحمنا فإذا أردت بقوم فتنة فتوفنا غير مفتونين غير خزايا ولا ندامة ولا مفتونين. اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم حرر المسجد الأقصى والمسلمين المغلومين في فلسطين وفي غزة العزة، في غزة القرآن، في غزة التمكين والثبات والعزيمة والجهاد، في غزة الجوع والعطش. اللهم بدل جوعهم وعطشهم بالإنعامات الوافرة الظاهرة والباطنة. اللهم كن لهم ولا تكن عليهم. اللهم انصرهم ولا تنصر عليهم. اللهم وفقهم ووفقنا جميعا لما تحب وتروى. اللهم ثبتنا وثبتهم على الإيمان وعلى تحرير المسجد الأقصى. اللهم ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم. وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه سيدنا وحبيبنا مولانا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين برحمته.